Hello. Hey everyone. Welcome to my live stream. I'm like a couple minutes late because I had trouble logging in. I'm feeling very old lately and like not technology savvy. It's really sad. Hi, Kathy. Thanks for saying hello. It makes me feel like I'm not just talking to my screen. Hello. Oh, thank you. Oh, I do think I have the filter on. I wonder if I should turn it off. I'm going to leave it on. It doesn't affect the look of the hair, so I feel like it's okay. It's like very late in the day. It's 9 o'clock at night where I'm at, so I could use a little bit of a filter. My eyes are kind of tired for the day. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just waiting to see how get a few people to join before I start talking too much so that everyone doesn't miss any info. Yay, I see hearts. If you guys want to say hi and let me know you're watching, I will say hi back. Let me know where you're watching from or what time it is where you are at. I am in Pennsylvania in the United States, and right now it is 9 o'clock at night, which is a good time to be doing a live stream. Not too late, but everyone's done for the day at work and stuff, so I hopefully I get a good crowd watching. Hey Fatima. I'm good. I hope you're good too. Okay, I don't know. I guess I'll start talking a little bit just to tell you guys what I'm going to be talking about tonight. So I am, first of all, the reason I'm doing the live stream is because, hey guys, hey Valerie, hey MV. Uniwigs is doing a sale right now. It's 15% off. Today is the first day of it. It's for spring. They always are doing great sales though. So 7 p.m. I kind of wish it was 7 p.m. here because I know by the time I'm done here, I'm going to be so tired, but hello. Hey, Tulsa. Cool. Never been, but hi, Sarah. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm coming on to talk about hair toppers mostly. I am in hair toppers pretty much full time. I have not really dove into the world of wigs yet. Ooh, hi from Australia, Long Island. Yeah, I think that's why these live streams, this is like a good time of day where like, other parts of the world can tune in and it's not too crazy, but yay, another I'm in PA as well. Hi. Yeah, so I'm going to be sharing about toppers. That's my sort of expertise. I'm getting to be an expert on it. I'm sort of not new to it. I mean, I guess I'm going on 2 years of wearing hair toppers. Good evening. But I mean, it's definitely a learning curve. And I think I have the luxury of trying a lot of pieces from Uniwigs. And I've learned a lot from it. So I hope I can share something helpful with you tonight. Hey, Andy in Florida. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for being here. Chicago. Cool. Yeah, if at any point you guys have questions or like if you came here like having something in mind, then go ahead and ask it in the comment section and I can help you with that. That's what I'm here for. I'm going to be talking about toppers. I'm going to be sharing some of my favorites and talking a lot about why it's important to have a backup hair topper. I definitely, obviously, when I started, I had one and I kind of was, I was good with that. I was only wearing it like every once in a while and that was okay. But as you become more of like a full-time hair topper wearer, it is really important to have a backup. And usually what happens is, you have one that you love and you've worn quite a bit, and then that becomes your backup and you get a new favorite. So Virginia, Kentucky, Nashville, very cool. Another Virginia. Awesome. Pakistan, 6 a.m. Oh man, you are up early. My gosh. Hi, Audrey. Cool. Thanks for saying hi, guys. It makes me feel like I'm not talking to myself. Florida. I am wearing a hair topper right now. Would you believe it? I asked my son. My son he knew I was doing this live stream, and he's like, "Wait, are you wearing?" He calls them a wig, and he's like, "Are you wearing a wig right now?" And I'm like, "What do you think? Am I wearing a wig?" And he said, "No." And I was like, "I am, believe it or not." Are they hot? Well, they're definitely not as hot as a wig, I would say. It's just, it's only going around the top of your head. There's different materials that you can get them in. There's ones that are fully lace. So the hair is just sewn into lace on the top, which is super breathable. The airflow is there. So those, especially if you're worried about it being hot, that would be the kind to go with. I am located in Pennsylvania in the United States. What? Oh, okay. You bought 2 hair toppers, and you always think people are staring, but probably not. I know. And that is the hardest part of all of it. When I started wearing hair toppers, I felt like everyone was looking and everyone would know. And I looked so different and I looked weird, and it was really intimidating, but you get used to it and then you realize like no one is going to notice. So right now I am wearing the lace front Upgrade Courtney. It's a newer version of Upgrade Courtney from Uniwigs. This piece is like a lower density version of the Upgrade Courtney. They're going to pop the info on the screen for you if you want to click the links. It has the price. It has the sale price. They are doing 15% off of everything right now, which is awesome. You'll save like anywhere between like, I don't know, $50, between around $50 on this one, I think. Ooh, more than 50 actually. So it's a great time to purchase if you're looking for a new hair topper. Yeah, so this is Upgrade Courtney. This piece is lace front, but I have the lace I have a little bit there that I can wear it up to my hairline if I want, but I like to leave it back just a little bit and use my hair at the hairline just to get it, just because I feel like it looks natural that way. I know not everyone has that luxury if you don't have your frontal hairline intact or if it's very thin. In that case, you can wear this to the front. Thank you. Thanks for saying I look good. I do have the filter on, but it's only smoothing my face and it's not affecting the look of the hair, I will say. New York, cool. Illinois. We had a Chicago. I don't know if you're in Chicago, but I'm a hairdresser, not shocked. But I look beyond what other people look at. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, you have to remember that like when someone's coming up to you, they're not going like this and looking at your top of your head and like seeing that. And that's what it just really takes, like the mental wherewithal to just kind of let yourself relax. And if you're not obsessing about it, then trust me, no one else is. You're looking for a lower density one. You know what? Okay. Making the switch to Uniwigs. Ordered the Breeze and Upgraded Courtney. Ooh, those are both really good ones to start with. I think it's a great choice. Yeah, I don't have Breeze, but I have the Airy Elegance, which is similar. It's a little bit smaller cap to Breeze. Okay, so I'm going to show you what this Upgrade Courtney looks like. It is a lace front, so you can put it just to the front like this and wear it. I don't know, maybe that looks better. I don't know why. I just am very used to wearing my toppers like back a little bit, so I prefer that. But if you are lacking in the frontal hairline, you can definitely wear it just to the front, the whole way to the front like that. Okay, I'm missing a question. So if you're looking for, I don't know how low density, this person is looking for something really low density. If you really just need something to cover the part line, they do have a piece called Valora. Let me show you. As far as low density, this piece, it's a very small cap. It's a 3x4 cap, and it's literally just like this tiny little piece, and it covers your part line, and it doesn't really give you much hair, but it gives you that coverage on the top. Could you wear a topper if you have no hair? The thing about a topper is you're only getting here, so you're not getting anything here and here, so it would probably look very sparse. So if you have no hair, I would say go with wigs, which Uniwigs does also have some amazing wigs, and those are included in the 15% off sale. So if you want to check out their wig selection, any toppers shoulder length or have bangs. Yeah, all these toppers have definitely come in different lengths. You can pick what you want. This one that I had on, so this is what was being covered by that topper. I have loss at the top, I have loss at the sides, I have loss at the back. I have a lot of missing hair. But this piece is the 16-inch length. But you can get it in 12-inch, I think 14-inch. And you can always take it to a hairdresser and get it cut if you ordered something that you thought was too long. But I want to talk about the Veloura. I'm like getting ahead of myself. Veloura, this is like the lowest density one that I have. I mean, probably that they have, because it's so tiny. It's a 3x4 piece. And it's really, what I use it for is just, I mean, if I want to cover my part, and sometimes I will put this one in. I don't have a whole lot of hair, so this isn't quite enough for me personally. I have a lot of bald spots in the back, but I can get away with this one, putting it just to cover my part line, and then I use, then I put a ponytail in, or like a little messy bun, and it's just enough that like I can still feel cute and cover my hairline. You have to remember, I have had these all laying here, so, and I don't have any like hot tools plugged in to really blend it perfectly, but just to give you an idea, this is Veloura, this is the 3x4 topper, and it's just enough to like, you know, it doesn't give me the volume that the Upgrade Courtney, but it gives me coverage on that part line. Super low density. It kind of just adds like a layer to my hair. But like I said, my hair I don't have enough really to just wear this one. I wish that I did, but I can do this one. This is a great one for a ponytail because it's such a small base. Yeah, this is really, I love this piece for even a ponytail, because I can do like a little messy bun like this. And usually with a bigger cap, it would like be puckering and stuff, but because this cap is so small, it's just enough to cover your part line. And it's also great for beginners because like no one is going to notice. You're not going to look different. You're not going to look like you have like a full head of voluminous hair after having very thin hair, but it is going to give you the coverage at the top. So yeah, this is Veloura. The links are on the screen if you want to check it out and see the details and see what colors and the pricing and all of that. This has been a great piece though for wearing my hair up. I usually like to blend that like a little bit of powder on the part line just to perfect it, but it already looks pretty great. Let me go back and see if I missed any questions. Okay, so this one is Veloura. Do you use eyeshadow or hair fibers to fill in the front? So for the front of my hair, I still have a decent amount of hair, but you can use definitely like a brown eyeshadow to fill in, thicken that, or Uniwigs does sell like hair fibers that you can spray in. I can show you those if you'd like. Let me show you the fibers. But yeah, I was saying I like to use like a powder, like my skin tone powder to kind of blend the part with my part. That's what I was meaning by the powder. Yeah. So I'm going to show you. I'm still here. I'm looking for hair fibers. Eyeshadow or hair fibers. So yeah, Uniwigs does sell the hair fibers, which are great if you need just like a little bit of, it helps blend because this is so dense, and if you're thin at the front, you might need a little extra boost. I'm gonna go ahead and do the powder there too, just to show you how perfect it can look, because it always like amazes me when I do that last step. All right. I'm going to actually skip the hair fibers because I can't find my applicator for it. But I do have just like a brown eyeshadow here, and I'm going to take a brush and show. I mean, I do have like a little bit of that can add some thickness too. I'm like getting a little bit of a patch there from my hair loss. I get like, I mean, I hope it's not new. I think it's like a newly discovered one because I started parting my hair further over. Okay. I need to take a breath. Okay. All right. So yeah, I just wanted to show how perfect I can get this piece to look. I will say my little bald spot comes in handy just for as far as like lining that up. And then you can take just like a little bit of powder, just like skin tone, whatever. I use like a little lighter than, I feel like my scalp is like obviously a little lighter than my actual face, and you can fill in and it's perfect. And you can't tell that there's even like a difference. So that's the Velora piece, but okay. I think no one's asking more questions about it, so I will move on, but this is really nice and just a little bit of coverage if you need help. I know a lot of people have like the thinning at the part line. I don't know if is that androgenetic alopecia? I'm not familiar with exact names of things, but I think this would be a great piece for covering that if you have like the widening part. Time to reveal my bald spots again. Can you color the toppers? Can you dye them? Yes, you can do, you can definitely go a little like add color to it, darken a little bit if it ends up being too light. They don't recommend lightening. It can damage the hair, like to use any kind of bleach on it. So if you're unsure of a color and you're hoping to get it custom colored or something, you would definitely want to order on the lighter side of the two. And that way you can add color to it rather than like pull color out of it. It's really hard to lighten, especially brown hair. It's really hard to lighten and it can be damaging. But yeah, I mean, it's human hair. So you can cut it, you can dye it, you can flat iron, curl it, all of that stuff. So it's, just treat it like human hair and also take care of it like you would human hair, which, dyeing it is fine in moderation, and then bleaching would be kind of harmful to it. I know someone was asking about a piece with bangs, and I just want to show that really quick. I have one that I really love that I love to share with people that are looking for a piece with bangs, because it's not only it has bangs, but it's the silk top, which is like, actually, is it silk top or I think it's skin top, which is like the super realistic part line that looks literally like a real scalp. So I'll show that one. So I'm going to be showing, this is amber with bangs. And this piece is like so silky and cute. And it has this amazing, like that part line, like that looks like someone's scalp. Like it's crazy. Really great part line on that. It's the skin top. So, I mean, what I am supposed to be talking about here, the importance of having a backup piece. So I will say my original topper that thank you, guys are so nice. I will say that I finally now feel like I could use it. I mean, I have a lot of pieces from Uniwigs. My favorite and my most worn and my first one that I owned was an Upgrade Courtney, and I can see now how it can get worn. I always thought like, wow, it just like looks good and it's fine. But I mean, the hair starts to get a little bit more thin at the top, and you can still use your toppers once they're worn. And I can show you ways to still use them, but it's great to, and you know, so you can keep the old toppers you have, and then you have a backup, and then you purchase a new one with the 15% off sale they're having right now. And yeah, so this is amber with bangs, and it's a skin top. Someone wanted to see bangs. They do sell this in other lengths. This one is a really longer one. It's I think it's 18-inch length. My hair is very long. It's very thin, but it's long. So I do like a longer hair topper. Okay. Oh, you're so nice asking about my lip combo. I literally have like 3 different lipsticks. I just kept kind of piling stuff on. You're so sweet though for mentioning it. Aw. So this is amber with bangs. I love this one. Every time I put it on, I'm like, I love this piece. I feel so comfortable in it. You don't have to worry about blending whenever you are wearing a piece, obviously, with bangs. So especially if you're new to hair toppers, like super easy. It has, obviously, like I said, the realistic part line. So if anyone, even if they're getting like super close, you cannot tell that that's a hair topper. Let's see. Okay. Lisa says, I'm thinking about the Savannah topper, but I want to see it worn at the hairline. My hairline isn't very good. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't have the Savannah topper. Let me see. I think I have something similar I can show you. But yeah, this one right now that I have on is amber with bangs. I don't know if they're going to have the link on the screen. I don't know if this, I feel like this one isn't as popular, but it's so good. Okay, let me try to find, oh, there it is, amber with bangs. Oh yeah, it's on sale right now. You're literally saving like $70 if you get it right now. It's so good. I love the color of this one with the highlights. I'm currently I'm trying to find Savannah to see if I can show you something similar. Okay, yeah, so Savannah is a silk top. Okay, I was wondering. So, okay, Savannah. Can I ask what you like about Savannah that you're leaning towards that one? I'm losing some. Beautiful with the bangs. I know, and these bangs, I mean, it's been laying flat on a table, so obviously they're not as styled as they could be. Okay, so I'm going to address Lisa's question about the Savannah topper. She wants to see it worn at the hairline. My hairline isn't very good. The thing about Savannah is it's a silk top, and I can show you another silk top I have and show you what it would look like worn to the hairline. I would say, oh my gosh, I don't want to be pushy, but if you are really worried about your hairline, I think the most amazing pieces from Uniwigs that I feel like are so incredible for if you are lacking at a hairline, they have the lace front ones, and I know those are tricky because you might have to glue it down, but they have the new closed lace. If you've seen it, it's the color of this one, this is light mousse brown. So it's the truffle brown, but it has highlights in it. So pretty. So easy to blend with a lot of different hair colors because of the highlights. But yeah, so I would say if you have a weak hairline, you could do the closed lace. You don't have to glue it, and you can wear it up to your hairline and it's going to blend seamlessly. So this was the amber. That's still on the screen, the amber with the bangs, if you wanted to check that out. But if you really are looking for something, Savannah trying to see what, oh yes, Moose Brown. Thank you, Uniwigs, for helping with that. Oh, thank you. It's a hair topper. So yeah, I know they really do amazing things at Uniwigs. Can I ask Lisa, what were you liking about Savannah that you think that was one you wanted to choose, even though your hairline was not as strong? I think that the silk top ones are so hard to blend with when you don't, even I mean, I can do a silk top. I don't love the look of it. I feel like they're thicker. I think people that have like a lot, my hairline, I'm missing some spots, so it's a little tricky for me even. I really want to show Lisa the upgrade, or not upgrade, the Airy Elegance closed front, just to show you what I mean. If you have a weak hairline and you want a topper and you don't want to glue down a lace front, then you could do the Airy Elegance closed front. And the hairline is like so perfect. You can wear it up to your hairline. No one would ever notice that it's a hair topper. I like to put the halo wire on mine. That way you don't have to glue it down or anything. So this is called Airy Elegance, by the way. And this piece, I can wear it back and blend my frontal hair, but look, I can wear it and cover my hairline. I forget if I have this parted in the middle or the side. And it looks so good. It lays incredibly flat. So this is the closed lace Airy Elegance. I really wish I had my straightener plugged in because this has been laying there and it's like, it's laying a little bit funny, but look at this. No glue, no nothing. And it's completely seamless. You can then take any kind of comb and pull out like anything you can from the sides here from the halo wire. Now, as far as being a backup, unfortunately, this one I would consider, so we're talking about, the importance of having a backup hair topper. This one for me has sort of become a backup because, sometimes our hair grows, and I love long hair and I really like my hair to grow. So I have kept it long. So this piece is so lightweight and so seamless. This one's like just the easiest piece to wear, I feel like, that I have. I'm wondering if I'm missing any questions. Which is the hairline piece that has the clear string that goes? So as far as the clear piece, the halo wire, I think a lot of them now come with the loops and you can put the halo wire on, and you could always buy the halo wire kits and sew them on. Like, I think the halo wire is so beneficial to most of them, but this one definitely, it comes with the loops and it comes with the wire and you just hook it in. I didn't even clip this. I just have the wire and it's splaying so flat. But what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Oh, but anyway, yeah, as far as backup, this one has become a backup because this is my bio hair and this is the topper. But so, you buy a new piece that fits the length that you need, and then your backup piece that's too short can now be worn as like an outdoors or like going to the gym. And you can put it in a ponytail or a messy bun and no one will know that it's too short. So I've been doing that with this piece. I love this piece. I love how seamless. I love how like natural it looks, but it's too, see, my hair is just like a little bit too long for it. So I will go ahead and wear this one in like a little messy bun. This one is in truffle brown, which is just like a nice medium brown. Yeah, this one's a great one for like a little updo. Oops, I missed. I do have hair loss in the front, so I have to be very strategic. Is this such... Okay, so I do have hair loss there. It's a little tricky too. But yeah, so this is my backup topper. I love this topper, but it can be used as a backup to do like a cute little messy bun, even though it's a little bit too short for me right now. Oh, the style of it on the model. I know, because it's beautiful. What's her name? Yes, I know the model is very beautiful. And I know, Savannah, that topper is beautiful. And you know what I think also makes it is the highlights in the picture, which I believe she is wearing the moose brown. So that might be something that's drawing you to it. And yes, I think she has it styled really beautifully, and the layers in it. Yeah, and the upgrade Courtney, you know what, the upgrade Courtney, the similarity of that is that it has the pre-cut layers, which I think would look really similar to that picture. Upgrade Courtney has the layers. You could do the color like she has, which is the light moose, or the moose brown. Yes, this one does also clip. I have I don't know why I didn't even think, I don't need the clips like necessarily. They're clipped in. There's 4 clips, but I just have the halo wire on and it's pretty secure. So the 15% is for the next few days. I think, oh my goodness, I lost my paper. Yeah, the 15% is till March 25th. So it's like for a week. Today is just the first day. So you have a little bit of time to decide. Yeah, you can order from the website. I think if you want to if they can put the Amber with Bangs link up, because it looks like, I don't want to say the name wrong, Haya Mauser. I don't know if that's just like a silly name. She is looking for the Amber with Bangs that she wanted to order. Yeah, that one, I love that piece so much. And yeah, 15% off. It is for the next week, but if you were interested in ordering it tonight, they could probably put the link back up on the screen for you to just click through. Oops. So yes, I do have missing hair in the front, but yeah, so anyway, I got distracted. But yes, I think Savannah is so beautiful in that picture. Is her name Amanda? She's another Wigs education ambassador, and she is very beautiful. And this topper is the Airy Elegance closed front. It's linked on the bottom there. I was just showing how it looks in a ponytail, because currently my hair is like a little bit long for it, but I'm still using it as a backup piece. And then I'm wearing my longer pieces when I wear my hair down. Do you have to request the halo wire? I don't think you have to request the halo wire. You have to, I think the lace front pieces and the closed lace do come with the halo wire. But if Uniwigs could verify for me of that, I know that I've always received them in my box, but I'm also, receiving extra pieces to show you guys. So, oh, thank you, Lisa. I know, I love long hair, and it is so nice. It's like one benefit of having to wear hair toppers is if you want long hair, you wear your long hair. Even if you don't have long hair, you can get away with a little bit of extra length with a hair topper. Let's see. Is Moose Brown lighter? So Moose Brown, this is the truffle brown. Moose Brown this is the base, and then it has highlights in it. So yes, it's a little bit lighter. It has the highlights, which I think makes it really easy to blend, and it's super pretty. Valerie, you love this. I love Airy Elegance. This was one that was like a really important piece for me to like put on. And it just made me feel really comfortable in a hair topper. The fit of it, the feel of it with the halo wire, the lightweightness to it. It has like the really wide parting area. I've worn this parted in the middle. I've worn it parted to the side. I have some silicone tape on there for the part line. I know, no one could tell it was a topper. This one, this is the first piece where I like wore this out, and I thought, I didn't think anything of it. I thought, no one is going to know. Like I felt so comfortable. It lays so flat. Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for joining. Thanks for coming by. I hope I answered at least a question or two of yours. Let's see, what else can we talk about? Yeah, we were just wondering about if Uniwigs folks could help. We were looking for the link to Amber, and then we were looking, I wasn't sure if all the toppers now are coming with halo wires and loops, or if that's something you would request or like order separately or add to your order. Okay, this current one that I had on there, not wearing a topper anymore, this was truffle brown. And the one before that was the Amber with Bangs one that I had on. This is light moose, or is it light moose brown or moose brown? I forget. So it's the base is the truffle, and then it has the highlights. So it's like a little bit lighter. But as you can see, like the base color of it is the same as the truffle brown. So let's see. Yeah. So apparently, yeah, I was like looking at this info from Uniwigs, like the backup, like I know that once I had when I first started wearing toppers, I wasn't wearing them super often. I was just getting used to it. But then once I started, it is really nice to have a backup. Are there gray options? Yes, there are some options that offer gray. I don't have any. I usually am just, my arsenal of toppers is just the ones that match my current hair color. Hey, Uniwigs, if you want to pop up, I don't know if like there's a particular style you're looking for. I don't know. I think only a few of them are in gray. If we could show, ooh, Sylvia. Okay, so Uniwigs has popped it up here in the chat. There is Sylvia with pre-cut layers, and that one does come in gray. That's cool. Yeah, I feel like every time I do a live, I get that question. People want the gray hair toppers. And luckily Uniwigs is here to help. But yeah, I guess this fact that I was really shocked. It says 37% of customers purchase more than one hairpiece. On average, they came back for their second hairpiece within 27 days. So like a month later, they're like, you know what? I love this and I need a second one because I can't go without it. I think that's like the thing where you like finally feel super comfortable and like confident, and you get like nervous that you're going to have to go without it. Like if it gets wet or it like gets messed up. And yeah, truffle brown was that solid one. So yeah, I can see why people are like immediately, like once you fall in love with it, you want to have that backup piece because you don't want to have to go without. It also gives you that freedom to, like, if you need to wash it, you want to air dry and you have your backup piece to wear that day. Like, it is so nice. Okay. Curly hair seems to be the struggle for me. Yeah, I get it. I know curly hair is tricky, especially because there's so many different curl patterns and it's hard to match. I don't have any of mine currently air dried. I did have this one sort of air dried, but I've added like some flat ironing and crimping to it. Yeah, it's not looking curly. I did have this piece air dried at one point. So the closest thing as curly that you can get from Uniwigs is the Burmese hair. That one does dry pretty curly. It's not curly, it's wavy, but I think it's more definitely more blendable with curly hair. And if you're getting, like this one is, this is the Upgrade Aura. It's a lot of hair. So even if it doesn't quite match your curl pattern, you're getting a lot of hair to cover it. I'm going to go ahead and put this one on. This is Upgrade Aura. It's this is the skin top. I think I called Amber the skin top, but this is skin top. So it's not silk, but it does have that realistic look like the silk top ones. This one has a little comb in the front. It helps blend it because this one is a little thicker. And I'll do the clip. So this one, if I air dried it, it would be a lot more curly. But currently I had it like air dried and then I went over it with my flat iron. I'm trying to match my hair waviness level. if you scroll back on my page, I have one where it's like air dried and it's super curly if I like scrunch it and stuff, and it looks really pretty. But yeah, this piece, because it's so thick, even if it's not exactly matching your hair pattern, it's giving you enough coverage that probably you can get a good blend with it. Not like that. I mean, this is not curly right now, but so yeah, this is the Upgrade Aura. Like I said, I really struggle with these thicker base pieces because I do have some like bald spots in the front. So I like to pull out some extra hair to blend. So this one is Upgrade Aura. It's like a very, it's a lot more hair than the other ones I've shown. It's thicker. As for me, this I would consider one of my backup pieces whenever. I will tell you what this one is great for. I love this piece because I have like some bald patches in the front and I'm not like great at blending it. I feel like when I want to do like a headband, this looks so cute with the really thick, like beautiful long hair. And then we do like a wide headband if you're worried about the front blending. So this is a great like summertime look that I like to do for, like to have this piece on hand for being outside or trying to get my hair off my face. I mean, you could wear a headband with any of these pieces, but for me in particular, I tend to gravitate towards this one because I feel like I love the length and the volume, and it just like looks really cool with the headband. The length of this one is 18 inches. It's quite long. I love the length of this one. So my hair, my bio hair it's about 18 inches, but I have like not very much bio hair, so it's like very stringy. Yeah, this one is, I think this might be the longest length that they offer in any of them. So if you're looking for an 18-inch length, not all of them come in 18 inches. But Upgrade Aura, this does come in the 18-inch length. Super cute. But you don't need to wear a headband with it, but I just wanted to show that. That's like, I don't know. That's why I consider this sometimes a backup, because I feel like I gravitate towards it more when I'm just like throwing it on with a headband because it's easier to blend. Hi, Linda. Thanks for joining. So yeah, this is Upgrade Aura. Every time I put a different one on, I'm like, I love this one. But I loved the last one. Do I have Breeze? I don't have Breeze, unfortunately. The one that I have that is most similar to Breeze is oops. I do have Airy Elegance, which is it's a smaller base. So Breeze looks like this, I believe, but this wefted area on Breeze, you have a lot bigger cap, a lot more coverage, like if you're missing a lot on top. Thanks, Victoria. I mean, I'm not really a sweaty person, so it's not really an issue for me. I mean, if I was sweating, obviously I would not be wearing something that made me uncomfortable. But Kristen wig. I don't have any wigs, unfortunately, but I'm only sharing hair toppers right now. Let's see. I think this one. Okay. So yeah, this one is the closest I have to Breeze, I believe. Let me look it up and make sure. I think, like I said, I'm pretty sure the difference is Aura is a good piece. Aura is a good piece. It is thicker. It is less breathable than like a lace top piece. But the trade-off that you're getting is the hair, the part line looks like scalp. Whereas with the lace top ones, that yeah, they're more breathable, but also if someone got really close, they can see maybe the grit of the lace. So it's a trade-off. It's what you're willing to, what your priorities are. And some people are really concerned with being paranoid about their part line looking super realistic, and the silk top and the skin top pieces that are thicker and a little less breathable, you're going to get a super realistic part line. So up to you which you want, which you prefer on your hairpiece. So got distracted. I'm trying to find Breeze to see the yes. So yeah, that was right. Breeze is similar to Airy Elegance, but Breeze has a larger base to it. But I can show you what Airy Elegance looks like on. Thank you, Kathy. I like this piece. And I think the headband looked cute. Everyone can have their own opinion. That's okay. Yeah, I know. Well, that's like my main thing. I would wear that if I'm like, you know, trying to keep my hair out of my face. It's very trendy right now. I see a lot of celebrities and stuff wearing the wide headband. I think it's cute. But that's okay. Not everyone has to like it. I'm going to go ahead and put on, this is Airy Elegance. So I already put on the closed front Airy Elegance, but I wanted to show, oh, you know what? I didn't realize Breeze also has the closed lace. I'm going to go ahead. If you were interested in Breeze, were you thinking the closed lace or the lace front? Airy Elegance. I'm going to go ahead and I'll put on the lace front just to show you the difference since I already did the closed lace. This is Airy Elegance. Like I said, if you're looking for Breeze, this is so similar, but Breeze is going to give you a little more coverage, which I have, you know, some spots that need some help. But so far, this has been, the clips are at an okay spot where I can handle it. If you are experiencing loss in other areas, you might want a larger cap so it would be more comfortable to clip in. So anyway, let me go ahead and put on Airy Elegance. This is lace front. This one would require a little tacking down with some glue, but I'm not going to do that right now because I don't want to have sticky stuff on my forehead. But this is what a lace front piece would look like. Like this Breeze would look very similar to this. I'm going to go ahead and take out, I don't have a whole lot along here, but I'm going to pull out a little bit if I can. I already showed you the Airy Elegance with the closed lace that you can pull up. You can wear it back or you can pull it up to your hairline. This is the regular lace front. So this I had to cut the lace a little bit like you would with a wig. You get it, it has like the longer lace and you cut it back and then you just wear it. You get a fully intact hairline. Actually, this is laying kind of flat tonight. It does have the halo wire, so that helps. But the lace is like a little bit lifted. This is meant to be tacked down. You could use like a double-sided tape or glue or anything like that. Let's see. So yes, they're putting, Unix has the link there for Breeze if that was what you were looking for. But like I said, Breeze is going to look like this. It's the same design with the lace parting area and then like the wefted section. It just has a larger wefted section than this one for more scalp coverage. So you probably get a little more hair in general with it, which this one actually is. I don't pull this one out a lot. Now that I have the closed front version, I feel like it's easier, but this really looks, it's super nice. The hairline is great on this. Closed lace Breeze and Courtney. Yeah, closed. Love the closed lace. I think, is the closed lace new for, you know, I'm not sure. I mean, I know it's new to me, but closed lace is game changer. I love it so much. But this one is just the regular lace, which is an option if you don't mind gluing it down. What time is it? Oh, okay. Let me see here. But yes, I will say, as far as a backup, I mean, sometimes this one, like I said, I'm fine with where the clips are now, but if I ever needed it to be, if my loss ever got too intense in the back, I would probably go with Breeze. It has more of a larger base to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this one off. This was the Airy Elegance, just the regular lace front version, because I know that, oops. And then close. Okay, so they have Breeze linked for you. I'll show you the closed lace version of the Airy Elegance as well, because Breeze also comes in closed lace if you want that option. Show you again what like I said, Breeze is going to look very similar to this. You have, oops, my silicone tape is very nice, big lace, sheer, breathable parting area. And then Breeze is going to have a little bit more wefting, so it's a larger base to it. But this is Airy Elegance closed lace version, so I'll just show you. Oh, thank you, Bridget. Thanks for being here. Thanks for saying that. I'm feeling a little, I don't know if you could see my mood shift. I got a little bit flustered with some of the not as good, nice comments, and it gets in my head a little bit, but trying to ignore, because we don't need that negative energy here. We're just trying to help people. We're trying to get people to feel their best and get a hair topper that they love and feel really confident in, you know? No need to say anything nasty about it. We're all struggling ladies here with our hair loss. We don't want mean comments. It's the last thing we want, huh? Okay. This is the closed lace. Closed laced Airy Elegance. I usually do it back a little and pull my hair out, but just for the sake of showing how good it can look even without glue or anything like that, I'm going to go ahead and do it right to the hairline. I had the halo wire, as you saw, which is very secure, keeps it super flat. And I'm going to go ahead and do the clips. Thank you, Kathy. All right, clip this in. So yes, this is the closed lace Airy Elegance. This one is so easy to wear. Lightweight, super breathable. Like I said, I've been wearing this kind of as my backup because my hair's gotten a little bit too long for this piece. This is the 16-inch length. I believe this is maybe the longest length that they do offer in Airy Elegance, unfortunately. So I wouldn't be able to get the 18-inch, but that's okay. This piece is still useful to me. I use it to do like updos and half up and ponytails because so yeah, this is Airy Elegance. So yeah, so Breeze is going to look just like this, the closed lace. Same design as far as the front goes and as far as like the overall look of it. They're all nice. I like the one with bangs. I know the bangs one is so nice. I feel like the bangs are so flattering on everybody. Bangs are so underrated. Like for toppers, especially, you don't have to blend it, and it's the way to go. And also, then you don't have to worry about like forehead wrinkles or any of that. I mean, it's just flattering overall. I have a really long forehead, and every time I cut bangs, I'm just like, yes, this is what I needed in my life. And then I get lazy about styling them. That's like the one downfall of bangs. I feel like the look of them is amazing, but the styling, I get kind of lazy with bangs. So thank you, Kathy. Hi, Tracy. I'm going to go ahead and show you what this one looks like, just the option that you can wear it back and use your own hairline too, just because that's my favorite way to wear it. I do like this. I don't know. I still have a little bit of like a stigma about, I feel like if you can see my hair growing out of my scalp, that it just makes me feel more confident and like no one's going to know it's my hair. Okay, let's see. Scorpio's Sun just got the breeze topper. Any tips for getting the piece to lay more flat? Well, I will say, I mean, most toppers you cannot just take out of the box and pop on and it's going to look great, because you have to remember it's been, you know, folded up in a little box for a while, getting shipped to you. Oops. Definitely what I like to do is, and I'm sure you've seen videos about this, but so I might not be giving you any good new info, but let's see. Oh, okay. Let me read this comment real quick. Oh, thank you so much, Bridget. That's so sweet. You make me feel much better. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. I appreciate you saying that. But yeah, as far as getting it to lay more flat, definitely you want to spray the part line with water, brush it with a brush, obviously, and blow dry it. That will help change up the part. I like to make my part a little bit imperfect. As you can see, I don't want it to be a straight line. I want it to be a little bit messed up. It looks more natural. And yeah, so you would definitely want to, I think wetting it and blow drying it is definitely the way to go to get it to flatten out a bit. Even this, as you can see, I had this one. Oh, I don't have the clips in. This is mine. Mine is not laying flat because I didn't clip it. Also, I will say, I don't know if that's your first topper as far as it not laying flat, but when I first started wearing a hair topper, I thought it was so bulky. I thought I looked like I had this huge, bulky head of hair. And guess what? Now I wear the same, like the one that I thought was so bulky, I'll wear it now and not think anything of it. I think often it takes getting used to just like seeing yourself with more hair. You're so used to seeing your hair like flat against your head. And then you're seeing all this volume and you like think like, oh, it looks so like bulky and sticking up and everyone's going to know. But it's most likely it's not really the reality of things. It's just kind of a learning to accept that you are going to look a little different to yourself, especially, but most people probably wouldn't notice. Okay. Let's see. The name of the topper that I had on with the bangs is called Amber with Bangs. Thank you for saying I'm doing a good job. Thank you. Yeah, this is probably, as far as like base design and like feel and that sort of thing, this is probably my favorite piece from Uniwigs. It is linked below there, the closed laced Airy Elegance. My only wish is that it came in a longer length because my hair has grown a little bit too long for it. But other than that, it's so perfect. This is like perfect first time hair topper for someone. When I'm trying to move my Aura topper at the end of the day, it is difficult to remove as my hair gets tangled in the clips. Ooh. So, gosh, as far as getting tangled in the clips, I don't know what I would suggest. You know what I would suggest if you're worried if your hair is getting tangled in the clips? Something you could do, this might be like not what you're looking for, but this is something, the hair is human. It's human hair. So it's just real hair. So that's why it's so nice and easy to style and wash and blow dry as though it's your own hair. I'm going to go ahead and show, as far as like upgrade Aura, what I would do. Oh, also I did skip by the bangs one was Amber with Bangs if you're looking for that one, and I can put it back on in a bit. I feel like that one is popular. I feel like a lot of people really like that one. Okay. So if you're having trouble with clips and you don't like that your hair is getting tangled in the clips, I get it. I feel like that's happened to me before, especially before I started using a halo wire, because I feel like I would constantly be like unclipping, then scooping and like clipping again and scooping and clipping. And then by the end of the day, I've done that so much that, yeah, you might get like a little bit of a tangle there from doing it so much. Sorry. So something you could do. Uniwigs does have these little Velcro patches. This is the Upgrade Aura. This is the one you were talking about that happens with you. You could take the clips, unclip, and clip these little Velcro patches into the clips. So you're not going to use the clips at all. You're going to use this Velcro instead. And forgive me if you already know about this and I'm just like giving you information you don't need, but I love this trick and I actually use this a lot, especially with my pieces that have a halo wire, because I'm like, why am I even I barely need the clips. I definitely can just use Velcro. So these sticky Velcro, and I know you're like, oh my gosh, sticking Velcro on my hair. It's very gentle, does not pull your hair out. I'm gonna take this one off. This was the Airy Elegance closed front. As far as the shampoo and conditioner question, I don't really have a great answer. I buy drugstore brands. I buy from Target, Walmart, whatever. Like I have always just been like that. I don't know. I say, look, my thing, I look for the word moisturizing or repairing, like all those buzzwords. I feel like that's just how I choose my shampoo. If it looks like it's something that's going to be like really nourishing, that's like my only criteria for shampoo. And it's gotten me pretty, I mean, other than this, I mean, obviously this is not from my shampoo, but as far as my hair toppers, I use like a moisturizing shampoo and conditioner to really like revive them and give them that extra moisture that they might be needing. So for the Upgrade, I'm going to go ahead and pop this on really quick. It's just the Velcro, and you can, use your little comb, and then you just kind of like smush this Velcro into your scalp. And it is so secure. And I know it seems kind of like it literally feels the same as wearing the clips. Actually, it's more comfortable than wearing the clips, especially if you have hair loss, like active hair loss. Oops, I forgot. There's one in the back I need to. It's so comfortable. The Velcro, you don't need to like worry about it moving. I mean, I guess if you really tugged it, but the clips would be the same. No, I'm just looking sloppy, but yeah, Upgrade Aura. I don't know if it's just because it's a fuller piece if you're having trouble with the clips, just because it's a lot of hair. But yeah, try the Velcro pieces and then you don't need to use the clips. And it's just really gentle on your scalp. You don't have to worry about any kind of like tugging on the hair and that sort of thing. Yeah, I think the Velcro strips are sold separately. I don't think they're very much, and I'm sure they're included in the sale. I think they're like less than $10 probably. I feel like I missed a question. It is human hair. And all right. Whoops. Do you need to buy the tape and Velcro to hold your hair topper in place? You don't need to buy either of those to hold your hair topper in place, Valerie. You could get the Velcro if you don't want to use the clips, but you don't need the Velcro. You can just use the clips. And then as far as the tape, I think you're talking about the silicone tape. The tape is just to, sometimes the part line, if it's sheer, this silicone tape just makes the part line peeking through, it just kind of makes it more of like scalp colored, so that if you have like dark brown hair and the part is like lined up with your hair, it just helps disguise the part line. You don't need either if you have the clips, which is better. It's a preference, I guess. I mean, I think traditionally people probably prefer the clips as far as feeling secure. I think the Velcro is nice if you have a sensitive scalp and you don't want any tugging. Maybe very, very slightly less secure with the Velcro, but you don't need it. And it is an extra expense, like you would have to buy. They don't come with the Velcro. That's just like an extra thing. So, but yeah, this is the Upgrade Or I don't have it blended. I should not be showing it without the blending. This is a beautiful piece. And if you know how to style it well, it looks super nice. So I want to go ahead and pop back on. If anyone has any questions, though, feel free to ask. Someone had talked again about bangs, and I love amber with bangs, and I'm going to put it back on because someone else was asking about one with bangs, and I just wanted to show that one off again. D. Bailey, how can you purchase a wig? You can purchase a wig on the Uniwigs website. They do sell a lot of amazing wigs. Currently, I only have toppers to show tonight, but they do sell wigs, and they are included in the 15% off sale that's going on this week. So if you wanted to check them out, they actually have a new line of wigs and toppers that is sort of more luxury that you might want to check out if you're looking for something. Yeah, it's the Origin collection. It looks really nice. So it's more of like a cuticle intact hair where it's like all going the same direction. It's going to stay like smoother and more intact longer. So that might be one, especially with the sale going on. You might want to check out the new Origin collection. They do have a wig and a hair topper in that collection. Your hairline shows. My hairline shows. I don't have a topper on, so yeah, my hairline looks really bad right now, honestly. Okay, so as you see, I'm not paying attention. There's the Velcro. One came off with the topper. One is stuck in my hair, but I'm going to go ahead and pull it off and show you that it does not, it feels weird. It's kind of like brushing your hair, though. There's no hair on it. It's very gentle. No hairs. It doesn't pull your hair out, which is nice. Caroline, your hairline shows. What does my hairline show? I mean, currently I'm not wearing a hair topper, so my hairline looks very scary. I'm going to put on, I think I'm going to put on amber with bangs again because someone had mentioned the bangs. And I just like that piece. Yeah, I'm supposed to be talking, I mean, my main topic of discussion tonight is just talking about why it's important to have a backup piece. And I will say, like, I found it's almost like a relief to have a backup piece because, you know, there's like days, if it's raining and you go out in your hair topper and it gets like messed up or like wavy, it's just nice to have a backup in certain scenarios. If you're on vacation and like say you're, you know, something happens to your hairpiece, it gets wet or dirty or something like that, and you just need that backup. And like I said, how it usually happens, it's like you have your favorite and you think it's your favorite, and then you get a new one, and then your favorite becomes your backup piece. So it's kind of funny. Find a new love, and then you have your old favorite as your backup piece. But yeah, I think the time is now to get your second topper so that you could have a backup piece. I'm curious if anyone, like how many people buy the same exact topper as their backup piece. Anyone in the comments? Has anyone in the comments repurchased the same exact piece? I only have, you know, singles of everything that I have here. I've never repurchased the same exact piece just because I'm like that sort of person. I'm like, if I already have that, should I really get it again? Even though like it probably needs replaced, but has anyone purchased the same exact piece twice? I would love to know. You love it that much that you purchased it twice. I always forget there's a clip. This is the amber with bangs again that I already had on, but someone else was asking about a piece of bangs, so I'm going to pop it back on since I haven't seen any other comments about other things. But yeah, this is amber with bangs. Definitely tempting to, I have my very first topper from Uniwigs is Upgrade Courtney, and I cut bangs in that piece actually myself, And I like how it looks. I'm happy with that, but I also kind of miss it not having bangs. I've thought about repurchasing, but I have too many pieces to wear that I don't. All right, so this is Amber. Was someone looking for one with bangs? This is like the perfect bang. These bangs are like the perfect length. You can wear them down. You can push it back if it's too long. I like wearing them like a little bit pushed to the side. So natural. Lisa, you have two Courtney. Courtney, I feel like would be the one to have two of. It's so good. Courtney's like the OG. Like you, I feel like everyone knows Unewig's Courtney topper. It's just such a great like staple piece. Yes, that would be the one I think I would want a second one of. I do have this. I do have a second one, but it's the newer low density one with the lace front. Yes, this is Amber with bangs. This is 18-inch length, which is so nice. So this is another one that comes in the longer length if you were looking for a longer length. Can you compare Upgrade Claire and lace front Courtney? Sure. I always forget about Upgrade Claire. I don't know why. It is quite similar to lace front Courtney, but it's just a little different. Let me pull that for you though. Let's see. All right, so oops. My gosh, I've lost track of what all I have down here. Still here, sorry. I have a table here with all of my hair toppers, and now that I'm like halfway through the stream, I feel like I've just gotten like a mountain of hair toppers beside me, so I'm having trouble finding what I'm looking for. Here we go, I found it. Okay, so we are going to compare Upgrade Claire and lace front Courtney. So Upgrade Claire is another lace front piece. This is what the base looks like. It has more of a, it's a different material than, actually, is that the same material? Okay, this is Upgrade Claire. I never did cut the lace on this one because I felt like it was so sheer, it didn't really need it. The parting area, and then this lace in the front is a little bit of a different texture. It's a thicker lace. A little more stiff. And then it has the wefted area. Let me compare here. This is the Upgrade, Upgrade Courtney, the lace front Upgrade Courtney. So let's see the difference here. Claire and Courtney. So Claire, a lot smaller base to it. The lace in the front is a little bit different, maybe not as fine and sheer as the lace on Courtney, but more durable if you are worried about that. So let's see what else is different. Parting area is about the same size. You're just getting more base coverage in Upgrade Courtney. A little bit smaller base in Upgrade Claire. Like we always say, I feel like more durable means like durability is great. Or if you're looking for more of like a sheer realistic look, not that this isn't sheer and realistic, but it's just different. It's a little bit different material. Your natural colors, oops, okay. Okay, so someone was asking my natural color. This is not my natural color, by the way. This is the Moose Brown, which looks great on my hair. I'll get back to, I'm gonna show these ones on the Upgrade Claire and Upgrade Courtney lace. But while I'm taking this one off, I'll talk about my natural color, which is, or the color I usually get is truffle brown. So this is my natural hair color. My hair is a little tricky. The roots tend to be ashier and then it gets like lighter at the ends. So that's why this highlighted option can be really helpful if you have a hair color that's like, you know, highlighted or like it's not the same the whole way down, and then the highlighted pieces like kind of blend the two. So that's nice. But if you're looking for just like a solid color, you know, obviously that's an option. And I go with truffle brown for that. That's the most like, it blends, it's like in between the root and the base of, or the roots and the ends of mine. It's like kind of the combination of the two. So truffle brown is usually what I like to get. Okay. So, so as far as I'm going to put on Upgrade Claire, because I did already put on, I think I started with Upgrade Courtney lace front. Someone's asking also about how to get them to lay flat. Honestly, when you receive a topper, I feel like the first thing you should do, spray the top with, like soak it with a spray bottle or however you want to do it. Change the part line a little bit. Make sure it's not completely like a straight line, and then blow dry it. And then also sometimes a cone head. I feel like if you're getting a cone head, oftentimes that's because your part line is like stopping too early. And then it's like all that hair is kind of bulking at the top. If you bring your part further back, it definitely helps the cone head. I mean, this is my own hair. If you did that on a topper, you want your part line to go a lot further back. If you're getting the cone head, it's usually because you're getting like the swoop back. So wet it really well, part it a little further back, comb it through, and use a hair dryer and just like blast it with the hair dryer, and it should flatten it right out. Also, if you are really having trouble with, you don't think it's flat, halo wire, if you have the halo wire, it works so well to get these pieces to lay flat. Oops, I forgot this is a lace front. This is the Upgrade Claire. Now I don't have silicone tape. So do you see what I mean by the tape? It helps. What's showing through now is my brown hair. So it looks a little bit not as scalp-like. But if I put that silicone tape in, it would help. Where to order? Well, there should be links to order below, but it's just uniwigs.com. If you're looking to order a piece, they're having a 15% off sale right now, and you can order at the sale price. So this is Upgrade Claire lace front. So if you are lacking in the frontal hairline, you get just from here to here, you'll get a frontal hairline. Now I did not cut the lace on this, but see how sheer it is? You can't see it. So I've never felt the need to cut the lace. This piece has really pretty layers. The Upgrade Claire, I love the face frame. If you even like curled it to make them more like a face little swoop. So that's always, I love when there's like pre-cut layers. I forgot about this piece and now I'm like, oh. Another really nice piece if you have frontal loss, like especially across the front, across the forehead. This is a really great piece. Now, as far as, I don't know, is the price maybe different than, I mean, it just has a little bit different look to it. I feel like it's more durable. The layers, I guess like I said, the base is smaller. So I don't know, are you maybe not getting as much hair with it? But if you, I mean, maybe you like that. I know personally for me, when I first started wearing toppers, I didn't want a whole lot of extra hair. I wanted it to be a smaller base. Do you have the new Origin? I don't have the new Origin buy-in topper. They only actually, those, I've been looking at them. They only have lighter colors. So I don't think there's any in the collection that would necessarily look great on my dark brown hair. They're all sort of more like a highlighted lighter color, but I can imagine they're amazing because even these like non, origin hair pieces are so nice. And if it's an upgraded version, I can only imagine they're amazing. So now would be the time to try because it's 15% off. But yeah, I don't have that piece. I think they're doing some other live streams this week though, for the sale, and maybe some of those ladies have that one that they'll show. How would you compare Airy? Oops. Airy Elegance. I mean, they're very similar. I will say, I think the base of Airy is my favorite as far as like laying flat and feeling comfortable. I don't know why. I know maybe I'm just biased. The color of the topper that I had on was truffle brown. And this was the upgrade Claire. So like I said, this was smaller base, has a lace front. The Courtney is not closed lace, but it is, you can cut it pretty close. And I do wear it back a little bit, kind of like I would do with the closed lace. Struggling with so Linda is looking for a warm blonde hair topper. I'm so inexperienced with blondes because I unfortunately do not look good as a blonde, and I never have been able, I've tried to dye my hair blonde once and it was like orange, but if Uniwigs, could you recommend, what's a good warm blonde for Linda? I am not super experienced with like the different tones of blondes that Uniwigs has to offer. She's looking for a warm tone blonde. I feel like is warm tone easier to find or harder? I feel like anytime I see like a newly introduced color, it's like icy or like ashy or something, as though that's harder to find. Okay, this is the Courtney that I'm comparing to Claire. This is a larger base. I'm going to turn so you can see if it gives me as much coverage. I'm not sure. I like to wear this one. Actually, you know what? I'm going to wear it to the front because that's how I was wearing Claire. So we're going to wear it all the way to the front. Oops, I forgot I had this part on the side. So this is Courtney, the new low density Courtney, or not closed lace, it's lace front. I like to get out this halo wire like scoops back all the hair at the sides here, so I like to at least pull this out. I am missing a lot of my sides, but I like to pull up a little bit to give me some coverage. So this piece, all right, let's see if it gives the same coverage. So that's the difference. I don't know. Upgrade Claire versus, all right, Linda, it looks like Uniwigs is giving you some ideas for like a warmer tone blonde. I mean, hair color match is so tricky. I know. I mean, that's a tricky part of hair toppers. I think that's why a lot of people end up resorting to just a full wig because they're like so worried about the color match and like the blend. In a wig, it's just like you pop it on and you cover up everything. So I haven't reached that point yet. I still feel like I am more comfortable just like blending my hair, even if it's not a perfect match. I'm still happy to do that. So what do we think? Upgrade Claire or lace front Courtney? I think for me personally, I like lace front Courtney because I need the larger cap at this point of my hair loss. I have a lot of spots that need I need that coverage. I have all those, as you saw, on the top of my scalp. So there's not like a whole lot to clip into up there. So I prefer the larger cap. But yeah, this one also has layers cut in it too. So that's a plus. Oh, thanks for answering her question, Uniwigs. Very helpful. Let's see. Compare Airy with these toppers. Yeah, we'll say Airy Elegance closed front is definitely like a top runner up. It's between, I will say, okay, I'm going to be biased and say my very favorite is either Airy Elegance, but I love this new lace front Upgrade Courtney. And I love that it has the layers cut in. Airy Elegance is more like all one length. Not really, it doesn't have like the layers cut into it. So okay, Linda. Yeah, the cool and ash blonde. I do always see the cool and ash blondes too. But I'm not like a blonde person. I'm not super experienced with that. Karina, that is another Uniwigs education ambassador, is blonde, and she shows all the different blonde. I mean, if you should check her out. She looks good in all the blondes too. I feel like they all work really well with her hair, so you should check her out. And she does live streams as well, and I bet she would show you some good ideas if you're having trouble finding like a good blonde to match. I don't see a lot of questions. If I missed a question, you can ask it again, because now it's like gotten so far down. Which blonde on Airy Elegance is warm? I'm not sure. Will I enjoy the Breeze topper if I've been wearing Upgrade Courtney for 3 years? Okay, so Lisa is asking, will I enjoy the Breeze topper if I've been wearing Upgrade Courtney for 3 years? They're really similar, aren't they? I think that they both have the pre-cut layers. They both have a similar size base. Are you looking for the closed front Breeze or just like the lace front Breeze? I haven't, like I said, I don't have Breeze. I have Airy Elegance, which is like the same design as Breeze, but just like a little bit of a smaller base to it that I tried. I think they're but I think Upgrade Courtney versus Breeze, I think they are pretty similar, especially if you're going with like the closed front Breeze. I don't think there's a huge difference in them. So I'm trying to think what the benefit. Let me pull, what am I wearing? Oh, I'm wearing Courtney right now. Let me look at my other one. This is my old Upgrade Courtney. So there's that. Oh yeah, and then Breeze would be the larger cap as well, or the larger base to it. So the prices of these they should be popping up on the screen. This one that I'm wearing right now everything's on sale, 15% off. This one's $347 right now, and it's normally over $400. So I will say, if you are looking to buy, this week is the time. The sale is going on throughout the week. So if you are interested, now would be the time when you get a little bit of a discount. It's not a little discount. I mean, $50, more than $50, $63, 60. I don't know. Mental math is not my forte, but yeah, it's around 350 for, I mean, I think the different lengths, it might change the color a bit too, or the different lengths might change the price. How do you change a part on a closed lace topper? I have face framing layers. I'm not sure. Actually, I mean, I've worn this one. Around Christmas time, I decided, I was like, I want to do a middle part, and I'm going to commit to that. Like, that's what's cool. And I had this one as a middle part for the longest time, and it looked great. I didn't notice that it was really, it didn't really affect the layers that much. I mean, you have to imagine you're really only changing it like such a small, like this is the side part, and the middle would just be like such a small mean, obviously it's not going to look good because I don't have it blow dry, but like you're not changing it enough to like, you're still getting your nice face frame. Even though it might be like a little thicker on one side, but it still looks really nice. I didn't even think of that. I didn't even realize the fact that like that could affect it. No, I think that there's enough of the layers that it still looks good. No matter if you change the part, you're still getting these really cool face framing pieces. But it is a good question. Yeah, I guess I don't think I always wonder that. I feel like I used to get my hair cut and they would part it in the middle, even though I'm a side part person, and they would cut my hair with the middle part and at the end, like part it to the side and blow dry it. I don't know if that's like a hairdresser thing. But yeah, with the closed lace, you would just, same as I said, you would just spray it down with water, part it, blow dry it. It is really easy to change the part on these pieces. I will say, like I said, I had this one as the middle I was trying so hard to do the middle part, but I'm a side part girl. So yes, this is the Upgrade Courtney closed front breeze. I'm considering. You want one that lays flatter. Closed front breeze. Yeah. Yes. Closed front breeze would be very, very similar to Upgrade Courtney for sure. If you're looking for something that it would lay. Closed front. Yeah, Linda, I would say closed front is like, I would like never give up my closed front hair toppers. I feel like that is probably the most, just like, especially you put the halo wire on and it's just so incredibly flat and like you don't notice it. It doesn't lift. It lays flat. So yes, I would say maybe do breeze and then the halo wire at the closed front. Blonde, I'm not sure of the blondes, unfortunately, for Airy Elegance. Looks so natural. I don't know. All right, I feel like I'm just talking and not really giving any good information. Does anyone have any questions? Anything else you want to see right now? My bio hair is, let me see if I can give you a good idea. This is my bio hair. So it's like to here. So this piece is the 16-inch length. So I'm just getting by. I feel like it looks, because of the layers, I can get by with the 16 inches and it still looks good. On a more like blunt cut piece, I would definitely need 18 inches, but okay. So we have someone chiming in. Kelly says that closed front breeze is great. So there's someone with experience with it. So that might be helpful to hear. Oh, thank you. I'm glad I've been kind of helpful. I get a little sidetracked. What do you guys want to see? Let me look at my list here and see if there was anything else. I mean, really, I just wanted to kind of encourage people, like, if you are looking for a backup piece, like, you should have a backup piece. If you're someone that wears toppers daily, you want a backup piece because who knows, maybe you want to wash it, let it dry overnight, and it's still wet the next day. You get it dirty, any of these things. You work out. I've been working out in my hair topper. I'm not like a super sweaty person, but I work out in a hair topper. And then obviously the next day, if I'm like going out and about, I don't want to wear like a sweaty hair topper. So it's great to have a backup piece. And yeah, I mean, toppers, unfortunately, they don't last forever. So you might notice like some thinning at the scalp where like certain areas that might have more tension or losing spots. Also, like for me, if your hair has gotten too long for your hair piece, you can get a second one, and then maybe you want to use the shorter one as a backup. And like I did show, like I'll do, this one's a little short, so sometimes I just wear it up. Like I can still get away with my shorter ones, wearing them in like a cute little. So you don't got to throw away your hair topper if it's too short. You can still use it as like an updo and that sort of thing. So that's always an option. You're welcome, Linda. Sorry, I couldn't answer about the blonde stuff. I don't really know. a lot about blondes. I wish I could have helped you more. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to go over some recent customers' questions. Since no one here, I don't see any new questions. If you have a question, obviously feel free to pop it into the comments. Okay, how to make the part look more realistic. My favorite trick, I've already shown this, but obviously, I mean, as I showed earlier, you can do the silicone tape and that will show through as scalp on, like show through the lace. So that's step one to do to get your part looking realistic. And then the second thing, oops, is just taking some powder that matches your skin tone and your scalp. And you can go over the part line with some powder. Every time I do this, I'm like, it just like pops. Like it looks so much more realistic. Just a little powder. And you can, I mean, I buy like literally just like the cheapest one that I can find at the store. You don't have to get anything fancy. So let me see here. I have actually, let me show you. I wear this one. This is the lace front, but I like to wear it back a little bit. Actually, I'm going to leave these unclipped. And I pull out some of my hair in the front just because, I mean, like I said, it's more of my weird, like worrying about looking realistic. And I'm like, see, I still have hair. This is my hair. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Lisa. I wish I could wear the toppers because they are more breathable. Oh, your bio hair is short. Intro flower bird. So are you wearing wigs then? Intro flower. I mean, if you get a dense enough topper, you could, I mean, potentially cover your bio hair enough that it doesn't have to be, you know, as short as your bio hair. I would say I would wear a hair topper longer than my bio hair before I would want to wear one that's shorter because you don't want your bio hair like poking out at the ends. A longer one that's longer than your bio hair, if it's enough density, could cover and then you wouldn't see it necessarily, but little combo in the chat. I'm glad you guys are helping each other out. So yeah, the other realistic, I mean, this is that's my part line there. And then I like to line it up and then do some powder to blend. So that is how I do a realistic part line. And like I said, the silk top and the skin top pieces are super realistic part line. They're just harder to blend in the front. So it's a trade-off. Like whatever you are comfortable with is good. Let's see some other customer questions. Ooh, how to incorporate braids into toppers. Something I haven't done in a while. I feel like it was like more of my summertime hairstyle is I would take like a hair topper like this, leave my front piece out, and then grab some hair from the topper and then do like a cute, watch someone tell me that I look ugly like they did with the headband. But I like this, so this is something I did a lot in the summer. I feel like it's beachy. You could do like a cute braid like this. And I mean, you can't tell me that someone's going to think that this is not my bio hair whenever I have literally my own hair blended with the topper hair in the front. So I did that a lot in the summer, or I would do like 2 of them braided. Just a cute idea if you're looking for braids. I'll leave that in. Let's see. When to wash. So people are asking about when to wash your hair topper. I mean, I wash mine when I can feel that it's dirty. I feel like they don't ever look, I've never had a topper that I was like, oh, it looks dirty. It doesn't get greasy like your your hair gets. I mean, it's not touching it's not getting the oils from your scalp. So it's not going to look greasy in that way. But you can start to feel, especially if you're using products, it starts to feel like you can feel the product build up, and that would be time to wash it. I really don't wash mine that often. It's more of a feel thing, or if it smells bad, like, no offense to my parents, but every time I go to their house, their cooking is like so strong. Like I feel like I smell like food. And then if I'm wearing a hair topper, my hair topper smells like food. So then I don't need to wash it. But that's like when I decide. I think it's your preference. Don't feel like you need to wash your topper like you wash your hair. You definitely do not need to be washing your topper every time you wear it, or every other time. Even like let's say you can go a couple weeks without washing it, especially if you're not wearing it daily. Okay. Oh, thank you. All right. Okay, I like that these ladies are she's helping her with wig info. I'm not a wig girly yet. I have a couple wigs, and I just haven't felt like I'm ready for it yet. And so I think toppers are such a great in-between for those of us who are like experiencing hair loss, and we're uncomfortable with our natural hair, but we're not quite there where we feel like we want to do like a full wig. So toppers, I never knew about toppers before I started losing hair. So what else? I have 15 more minutes. If anyone has questions, let me know. I would love to be helpful before. My topper is 18 inches in my bio hair. Yeah, Kelly's talking about, you could definitely get away with wearing a hair topper that's longer than your bio hair. Because the hair top, especially if the hair topper has a lot of density to it, you're covering up your bio hair. So it's nice, but then you'll still get the luxury of like being able to blend your bio hair into like the front and that sort of thing to get it to look natural. So am I wearing a halo wire with this topper? Yes, I'm wearing a halo wire. I love the halo wire. I actually had a topper that was an older piece that didn't have the loops and didn't come with the halo wire. And I sewed, when you buy the halo wire separately, it comes with loops and you can sew it into any hair topper. And I did that with mine because I love it so much. The feeling, the security, and the look of it, it just helps them lay flatter. I'll show you. So I had the clips in anyway, but this was the upgrade. Courtney, I'm going to move on from it since no one's really talking about it. But this is the halo. Ooh. So yeah, I love using the halo wire. It's really been a game changer for me as far as like comfort. Sometimes I don't even use the clips if I have the halo wire on. So that's that. What else? You know what I was gonna show you guys? I don't know if there's anyone else here with frontal. This is always like a popular piece that I feel like maybe people don't know about. Is there's a hairline topper, which my first diagnosis was frontal fibrosing alopecia. So I originally just had that loss, and this piece would have been like my lifesaver at the time. And I now currently have a lot of other loss, so it's a little tricky for me to use. But for those of us that have just the front, or those of you who have just the front, I want to show you that piece real quick. If I can find it. Okay, it got buried in my mountain of hair. So this is the hairline topper. Speaking of halo wires, I think this is a good piece to show. This one is literally just the halo wire piece. There's no clips involved. It's basically a headband. This one has a little bit of just like thin kind of face framing bangs. And you just put it on like a headband with the halo wire. Let me give you a good long look at this. I'm going to change my part to the middle because I think I have this piece parted in the middle right now. Oh, cool. Oh, that's a great idea to do the custom color. Lynn is planning to do the Vienne. I don't know if that's how you say it. The she custom ordered in espresso brown. Ooh, that would be so pretty. This piece actually is espresso brown that I'm putting on. Most of my pieces are truffle, but this one does happen to be the espresso brown. So it's a little more ashy than the other piece. Oh no, this piece got like bent. Funny. All right, so this is the hairline topper. So there, pull that there, and you get a hairline. You do have to work with it a little bit to get it to match up. So this is the Harper hairline piece. If you're looking for a frontal hairline, like I said, I'm so sad that I didn't have this whenever I first just had the frontal loss, because now I have all these spots on top, so it's not quite enough for me. But look how cool, like from that to that. Let's see here. Mm-hmm. All right. Can you compare mousse brown with dark caramel? I don't have dark caramel, unfortunately. So mousse brown is, yes, I mean, like, I'm sure you know, they're both highlighted pieces. The mousse brown is, the base of it is truffle, and then it has the highlights. With dark caramel, I think the base, I'm not sure, the base is like the next darker shade, like the darker brown hair with the highlights. And I'm not sure, maybe it even is this espresso with highlights. I've never tried the dark caramel though, unfortunately. Hello. All right, I just wanted to drum up some interest on this. I love this piece. I wish I had this when I just had frontal loss, so I wanted to show off that piece, but it looks like we're not getting any questions about it, which is fine. Okay. Am I missing anything? Does anyone have anything else to ask? Let's see, something I haven't shown. Is the hairline piece more suitable to tie in a ponytail or a bun? No, actually, I mean, that's just how I prefer it, because I can't wear my hair just down with just that because I have so much loss. It's perfectly suitable to wear with your hair just down. I guess I should have shown it better with my hair down. I get really self-conscious because of like this stuff. No, you can wear it with your hair down. It's just it's trickier to match because it stops right here and then your bio hair. So it's harder to, if it's not a perfect match, you can kind of see where it ends. So in that case, especially wearing it in a bun or a ponytail, you can like kind of blend it over top of your bio hair. That's just kind of why I use it in that way. But no, you could definitely wear it with your hair down, especially if you have frontal loss. You just want to like just cover that. And then you still, I mean, it's so sad because a lot of women with just the frontal loss have such beautiful, like full hair and the rest of their scalp, and they don't want to be wearing a wig and like covering up all their natural hair, but you know, they need some kind of coverage. So I feel like that piece is so cool. I'm going to go ahead and put back on the Airy Elegance. No, this is not the Airy Elegance. This is the Upgrade Courtney. They knew what it was. Thank you, Uniwigs. You are on top of things. This is Upgrade Courtney. I'm just putting on this one again because this piece is such a versatile piece. Looks good, feels good, comfortable, wide color range, a lot of different lengths. And I think like anyone would love to have this piece. I think it's a great one. So this is Truffle Brown, 16-inch length. And like I said, you can wear it to the front or you can wear it behind your hairline a little bit. It's up to you. Oops. So yeah, Upgrade Courtney. This one currently is $347. That's so good. I can't believe actually that these pieces are that price. It is real human hair, super versatile. I recently washed this piece and did like a full like refresh on it, deep conditioned. I like did a good wash and I blow dried it and I like added the waves back in and finished with like some hair oil and like got it all like nice and fresh, and it's like brand new again. After I had been wearing it quite a bit, it was like kind of getting a little bit like frizzy looking, and I was sad that it didn't look as good as it was straight out of the box. But I'm telling you, little deep condition and like a refresh on it is so easy. I just use regular conditioner and leave it in for like 20 minutes or so to really get it to absorb, and it's as good as new. So let's see. Gotta get my part lined up. Let's see. I actually have. So yeah, this sale is going on for the next week, the 15% off. So if I showed you any, like if anything you were like kind of unsure, or like want to look into more, you have time to get like a better look at things if you were like too scared to order something right away. Yeah, I don't know. This might be my favorite. Let's see. I have 5 more minutes. If anyone has questions or if there's something that I didn't show you that you were like hoping to see. Let's see. I will show you this is the newer version of Upgrade Courtney. But like I said, my very first hair topper was an Upgrade Courtney. It's a little bit different. Oops, is this it even? Oh my gosh, I have too many pieces here. Anyway, I was just going to show you. My original Courtney was kind of a project because I wanted it to match my hair color so like exactly. I was like obsessed with it, and I dyed it. I did dye the roots to match because I mean this is a great match for me, but I feel like my hair is just like a slight bit more ashy. But then at the ends, I need this, I need the warmth and the lightness to match my ends a little bit better. So this works well. But oh, someone's asking. There are no Unowig storefronts. It's all online. I think they do like some like seminars and things though. Maybe I don't know. I don't know what you would be thinking of. The store in Orange County. I'm not sure. They do sell at all of this is just sold online. But yeah, so this is my original Upgrade Courtney that was my very first topper. And see, I dyed, oops, I don't know if you can even see in this lighting. You can't tell, this lighting is too like blown out, but you can dye it to match if you're wanting a more exact match. I did it on my own. I used box dye, which, maybe not the best. I'm sure a hairdresser could do it for you, but it worked out well. Oh, cool. So Unowig says they're only currently online, which I knew. They're planning an offline showroom in California soon. Stay tuned. That's so cool. That's really cool, Unowigs. That'd be so fun to go to just like a storefront and try on all the pieces in person to pick what you want. But until then, we'll be live streaming here and you can ask us to show you how stuff looks. I hope that it's helpful. I hope that I helped people a little bit in choosing. I get a little bit distracted doing these things, and I feel like does anyone have any more questions? We only have 3 minutes left before I sign off for the night. I don't know if there was anything else I wanted to go over. The subject of the stream tonight was having a backup hair topper and like why it's so important. And I think, like I said, it's just like peace of mind. I think when you have hair loss, it's like you're always looking for just that peace of mind, like to even own a topper, like to know, like even before I started wearing a hair topper full time, just owning one and knowing it was there when I was ready, when I needed it, or like if I was having a hard day, like I knew that I had that if I really, really needed it. How do I know what size to order? So the toppers are all, you mean the base? So they fit any size head, but it's really like if your hair loss is like more widespread, you want a larger cap. If you have minimal loss just on the top, you could do a smaller piece, but it's just based on like this current one that I have on is a 7 by 8 inch base. So that's how you would decide. And then as far as length, you can, when you click on the link for the hair toppers, it's all the different lengths are there. You can choose whatever length you want. But no, it fits anyone's head. So you would just want to order based on, this one is a great in between. 7 by 8 is like kind of an average size. It's not like a tiny cap, but it's not like a huge cap that dips down. This one goes just like across the main base of my head. So, but yeah, so I think having not only having a topper and then having a backup in case something happened, you're so used to wearing a topper and now it got wet or messy or whatever, and you need that backup piece. I think it just gives you peace of mind and makes you feel good. So you don't have to be panicked if you get your hair wet or something happens to it. So it's always a good idea to have a backup in mind. But gosh, I'm so glad that so many people tuned in and asked questions, and I hope that I was helpful. I don't know if they linked my page, but my handle is Jayme, Jayme .Eileen, EILEEN. Feel free to message me. I'm a Uniwigs education ambassador, and that's my job, is to help you guys figure out which pieces are best for you and what you want and what would work for your pattern of hair loss and your hair color. And I try to do my best to help and use my experience to help you guys out. So that's what I'm there for. So feel free to always message me on my page. I'm happy to help you. And Uniwigs also has a great staff customer service team. From their website, you can always go in and find what you need. So it is 11. I'm wondering if I should stay a couple minutes since I came on a couple minutes, but I don't see any more questions. But yeah, well, thank you guys so much. I have a big mess here to clean up of like a pile of hair toppers because I get flustered and I'm like throwing everything to the side. But can you color? Yes, you can dye a hair topper. It is human hair, so you could dye it just like you would your own hair. That's what I was showing. I had this piece I dyed. Is this the one? Yeah, that I dyed the roots to match my, it was a little bit too light at the root and I dyed it to match the root. So then it has more of like a darker at the root color to it. So yeah, you can dye it. I did it myself with box dye, which was risky. And I can't believe now that looking back, I'm like, I was really like being crazy doing that, but it all worked out and it turned out great. So, all right. Well, I think I will wrap things up if there's no more questions. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And I think that's all I have for tonight, but I will see you again soon. And shop the sale, 15% off. 15% off is a good chunk of money when you're talking about purchasing like something that's like $300-$400. You're getting a good savings. You're saving like $50, which is a big deal. So, I hope you find something that's really helpful for you. It makes you feel confident and good. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. And I guess I'll see you guys soon. I think that's all I have for today. I'm trying to wait. I actually wanted to wait until it says two hours because I was supposed to be on for 2 hours. 1:59:07. Okay. All right. You're welcome. Thank you guys. Thank you. Good night, Kathy. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for being here. Thanks everyone that said sweet comments to me and helped me out when there was not so sweet comments, but all right. Talk soon. Have a good night, everyone. See you later. Bye.